1946. Wally Hammond skippers England, who field first on a scorching hot day. The wicket is a batsman's paradise. Barnes and Morris open the batting for Australia, but Morris, playing in his first test, only scores 2 before falling a victim to Alec Bedser. When Morris is caught, the total is only 9. Not long afterwards, Barnes is caught for 31. 2 wickets down for 46. A good start for England. Bradman starts shakily. A decision in his favour when Aiken appeals for a catch-off Vos causes controversy. But after this bad start, Bradman begins to drive Vos.
Again, it's Vos to Bradman, who off-drives superbly. Bradman's partner is Lindsay Hassett, who's also in great form. Hassett and Bradman go on to add a record 276 for the 3rd wicket. The English bowling is collared. There are a number of no balls, and Hassett shows how to deal with one. A positive orgy of boundaries and a batting feast for the spectators. Now watch Bradman punish a no ball from Bedser.
The slow-motion camera catches Edrich in action. It's the Middlesex man who eventually gets Bradman, but not unfortunately for England, until he scores 187. With Bradman and Hassett among the runs, Australia are 595 for 5 before the bowlers come back into the game. Then Edrich gets Talon, LBW.
And Wright gets Ian Johnson the same way. Next, Edrich gets Tribe snapped up by Gibb behind the wicket. Wickets fall rapidly now, and Wright gets McCool LBW after scoring 95 in his first test.
Australia's final score is a mammoth 645. Then storms flood the ground. Bradman and Hammond inspect the pitch, a mud heap drying rapidly in the sun. A real sticky dog awaits Hutton and Washbrook, England's openers.
Len Hutton, the record breaker of 1938, starts well, but is out for 7. His partner, Cyril Washbrook, bats doggedly, but can only score 6. Though Dennis Compton is the next to be sent back, he hangs on to make a grim 17. At the other end, Bill Edrich sticks it for an hour and 3/4, scoring 16. Jack Aiken, the man who claims to have caught Bradman, fails to score. And it's left to Norman Yardley in a sterling partnership with his skipper, Wally Hammond, to add 65 for the 6th wicket. Mainly through their efforts, England score 141.
Conditions are just as atrocious for both the England innings. The Brisbane wicket is unplayable under these circumstances. Edrich, hemmed in by a close field, can't avoid all those which kick up, and he's hit by express deliveries from Lindwall. No one blames the bowlers, it's the fiery wicket that's responsible. It is again when Keith Miller hits Washbrook on the head. As it turns out, Washbrook isn't badly hurt and assures Bradman he'll carry on. But he's soon out. He's followed by Edrich, caught in the slips by McCool off Miller.
Top scorer in the 2nd innings, Aiken is caught Talon, bowled Miller. Hammond does some gardening, but it won't make any difference to this pitch. Now watch this slow-motion study of Miller, who, playing in his first test, takes 7 wickets in England's first innings and 2 in the 2nd. He and the left-hander Toshack do all the damage. Hammond treats Toshack severely, but has to watch out for those occasional high-kicking deliveries. Still, it's Toshack who gets Hammond in both innings.
When Bedser is caught and bowled by Toshack, the innings and the first test ends. Australia win by an innings and 332 runs. All that remained was to examine that remarkable wicket. The wicket Australia might have been caught on if the appeal against Bradman had succeeded. This was the biggest controversy in Bradman's career.